Bernard here in the Naas Golf Club Coaching and Custom Fit Studio. I'm going to take you through the brand new TaylorMade Qi35 Drivers, the features and benefits and how they can improve your game in 2025. The first thing I want to take you through is the different styles of head. So we have the LS, the low spin, the max head, which is a draw biased club head, and then we have the core head, which is just called the Qi35. The other brand new venture for TaylorMade is also the Max Light. So this is 35 grams lighter than the standard head. Who's it for? Senior golfers, female golfers that want a little bit more club head speed that you're going to gain from having a lighter club head. So excited to see TaylorMade join the likes of Titleist and Ping with catering for a little bit of slower swing speed golfers. Want to take you through what I think is going to be the big seller this year is going to be the core head. Why this is I think this is really going to work well is how adjustable it is. As standard, it comes with a weight that's 3 grams in the front, right behind the face, and 13 grams right at the back of the club head. So I've been doing some experimentation with what happens when you swap these around. I was finding with this head, the core head, that at 10.5 degrees my ball was flying too high with too much spin, and that's what you'd expect when there's a lot of weight in the back. So when I move the weight to the front, as I did here, and the 9-degree head is 13 at the front, what that does is reduce spin, reduces loft. It can also increase ball speed by putting more weight right behind the face. What happens negatively is that it reduces the club being stable for off-center hits. So when you have your 13 gram weight at the back here and you hit the toe or the heel, that club is going to respond. The more it twists, the more offline your shots are going to be, the less distance. So this is where we need to have a PGA qualified custom fitter to help you out with that, to know your limitations and to know when to or when not to change these weights. But I love how adjustable these clubs are now. The loft sleeve hasn't changed as well. We can change the club up or down 2 degrees either way and also make it more upright or flatter. So very, very exciting to see. The results from me personally have been very, very significant in terms of peak height. What I'm looking to hit every club in the bag where I'm making full swing apex about 100 feet. With the 10.5 degree, I was up to maybe 120 feet. You might see some PGA Tour players hit about that, a little bit higher, but for our climate here in Ireland, we want to be apexing the shots anywhere from 75 to 90 feet, I think is preferable for the wind and the conditions that we generally have. And it's very easy to do that through moving a weight back to front. But we also got to make sure that we're hitting the center of the club face. So really excited about that one. That's going to be a massive one this year. The Max head is the draw bias head. The QI10 version, one of our biggest sellers last year. They have a fused weight in the back here that helps to close that club face over. When it sits down at address, something like I don't like to see is that the club would look like it's sitting in closed position. So it sits perfectly, and the weight, how it's formed in the club head, will help to close that club face over and reduce curvature to the right. Ideal for someone who's slicing the ball, obviously. Someone who doesn't play a whole lot of golf, maybe plays 18 holes once a week during the summer, maybe 9 holes here and there. Great club for them. The LS head maybe need to do a little bit more experimentation. The standard core head is, I think it's about 8 mils longer from face to back. This one is a low spin, obviously being the LS, and it definitely is a very low spinning head. When you go too low spinning, you lose forgiveness. When you go too high spinning, it tends to go straighter generally, but it also, you reduce rollout. So TaylorMade have always been a low spin type company for me. This one, very nice and neat profile. Love that matte grey finish, but I couldn't get the ball high enough in the air. I only have a 9-degree demo. I think I'd like to try the 10.5 and see the difference in ball flight. You can, of course, move the 13 gram weight here. You can move it into the toe or into the heel if you want to flight the ball, draw or fade. So very nice club head if you struggle with excess spin, but you won't get as much forgiveness as you would get with the standard core head, the Qi35 head. This is a real winner. I really like how adjustable it is, but you need to have it properly custom fit, like I said, by a PGA professional. What I found, one of the big things, the big changes I found this one compared to the previous 3 carbon face models is the feel of where you're hitting it on the club face. I was finding with the Stealth and the Qi10, I could have been hitting it anywhere on the face and it would have all felt the same. Whatever they've done with the inner workings of the club, there's definitely more response, more feedback. And that is really, really important to know your tendencies, know where you're going wrong, know why the ball is going where it is. So I think they've done a phenomenal job with this. I'm really, really looking forward to fitting this, to seeing the benefits and distance and also control and workability and how it's really going to impact your average golfer as well as your low handicap golfer as well. Currently I'm using the Titleist TSR3. Love that driver. I could definitely be tempted out of it by one of these heads. So looking forward to having you here in Naas to try them out for yourselves. And you can book using my website, bernardquigleyGolf.com, and hopefully we see you in here soon. Thanks.